Hello everybody and welcome to this very special stream from ShenmueDojo.com, live on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter and YouTube. You're very welcome, guys. Welcome. Happy E3. What a time to be alive. Am I all good? Yes, I got my microphone on, and don't worry, there's no audio to the video that is playing. Everybody hear me okay in chat? Please let me know. Oh, we've got a big day ahead. As you can see, we've got 14 minutes left. Oh, hello everybody in chat. YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch chat. I can see if anybody is watching on our Twitter platform. I apologize, I cannot read your messages if you're posting them there. But please feel free to hop into any of the three platforms that we're also streaming on for today's show. So why are we here? Why are we streaming today? And not as usual on a Thursday night. We're here for the PC gaming show at this year's E3. Why are we doing this? We have no concrete confirmation that Shenmue 3 is going to be at this event. But if it was going to be at any event during this E3 2019, it will be this one. Primarily the reason for that is because Sony are not having a presence at this year's E3. To be honest, that alone wouldn't be enough for us to stream. We do have other reasons, but we'll get into those in a second. Basically, to give you an overview of what's going to be happening, we are going to be streaming now right through until the end of the PC gaming show. It's approximately 2 hours. Now, I don't know how close they're going to skate to that figure, but from what I've read, it is approximately a 2-hour show. It's dedicated to Windows-centric titles. Shenmue 3 is a Windows-centric title. There are various pre-announced games already. You have like Evil Genius 2, Borderlands 3, Age of Wonders, Warframe, big hitters. Of course, there's no listing of Shenmue 3. Why would there be? And on top of that as well, there's also surprises coming from studios that are listed on various places on the internet, like Annapurna Interactive and Coffee Stain Studios, things like that. There's no Koch Media, there's no Deep Silver there. So again, those are all the negative, or if you want to say realistic, points. But on the other side of the scale, we do have reasons to be optimistic about this event. There's been a few things that you may have missed on social media. You guys are all Shenmue fans in there, so I very much doubt it. First of all, the main one was that Shenmue 3 executive producer, Mr. Cedric Biscay of Shibuya Productions, have been tweeting and retweeting a lot of any promotional material put out there for this event. Why would they do that? It doesn't make sense for them. Why not? If they were just being impartial, they would retweet the Xbox and Nintendo promotion as well. But they've been retweeting this and hard multiple times. The countdown 3, 2, 1 days and things like that. Both Cedric and his company Twitter, Shibuya Productions. We have that. We do have confirmation as well that Yu Suzuki is in LA. There's a bit of skepticism whether he would be or not, but the logic dictated that he would be there to show off the game to the multiple journalist bookings that they have for a hands-on with Shenmue 3. They're not going to pass that off to somebody else, and any time in the past, it has always been Yu Suzuki that shows off that game privately to press members and anybody else who was invited. So we know Yu Suzuki is in LA. One other thing to bring up, this may not be relevant, but if you didn't get it, last month's edition, or technically June's edition of PC Gamer, did have a 4-page article on Shenmue 3, so they are well aware of the game. And who knows, it might be a cool get for them if they've been able to manage Yu Suzuki or Deep Silver to, get some sort of exclusivity on an E3 trailer. And finally, just actually before we even went live, Koch Media is actually in there. Koch Media it's tweeting out photographs from inside the auditorium. So they are in there. I mean, again, with no confirmation, that's fine. But if you're looking at it logically, there's plenty of reasons there to get hyped up about this event. So, personally, I am expecting something at this event. That's just me, and I apologize in advance if I'm giving everyone false hype. But I've been doing this whole conference thing while streaming for how many? I think I've streamed 4 conferences. And each one of them, there's been nothing. With good reason, because Shenmue 3 was in development. But the game is meant to be coming out in 2 months. It's just been recently bumped for another, what, 4 months? So we're looking at about 5 months still, but even still, that is a short amount of time. And surely the game must be in, like, we're even seeing now on the screen the Magic trailer, Rio and the Master trailer. So, I mean, for me, anyway, personally, all arrows are pointing to something at this event. And just as a final point on that, even if there's nothing shown, if we all sit here for 2 hours and there's nothing shown at this event, I'm still super hyped, because what we do have confirmation of is that journalists at E3 are booked in for the next how many days to get a hands-on with this game. That will interpret as multiple articles coming out from various sources. I don't know what the deal is with giving them footage. I'm near sure they won't be allowed to record footage, but they might be given sanctioned footage to take with them. Who knows? They could be given images to take with them for their articles. Who knows? But over the coming days, we are going to get Shenmue 3 related information, presumably as well with gameplay, considering it's a hands-on impression. We already have one confirmation of a booked, public showing of reactions, if you want to put it like that, from GameSpot. They're going to be going live on Wednesday, depending on your time zone. For the UK, it is 10 PM. And yeah, I mean, even if there's no footage announced at this event, so what? That we have Shenmue 3 information coming over the next coming days. You can put your house on that. So we are 8 minutes to go. I believe the PC gaming show might have started. I'm going to flick it over. Yeah, they're kind of just showing something, I don't know what. I have no audio on it though, so I might have muted that, but I'll see if there is audio. 2 seconds. We're going to do one more thing. Alright, we've got some music, so we can actually use that music to gauge my levels. If you feel like I'm talking too loud, I can turn that down. If you feel like the music is too loud, that will be the audio of the PC gaming event. Please let me know and we'll get that tweaked before the show starts. The music might be a little bit loud, Jibs. That's exactly what I'm talking about. I can turn that down and adjust it as much as I need to as the show goes on. But, yeah. That's okay, okay. Music is a bit too loud. Let me know if that's any better, okay? So what we're going to do for the next 7 minutes, and I just thought about this today, what are the possibilities? What is going to happen today from the worst to the best? And I've actually listed 10 things. And you guys can listen to them and you can maybe have a guess of what you expect. So we're going to start with the worst thing. The worst thing that can happen. Number 10 on the list. Number 10 is, of course, nothing. We get absolutely nothing. It's a 2-hour PC gaming session with no Shenmue 3 information. That would be the worst thing. Number 9, a step up, nearly not as bad, but still as bad, would be no trailer. But Shenmue 3 is announced for the Epic Store. You could see this creating so much waves throughout the internet. You know, it was kickstarted for Steam, for PC, but with the recent goings on with Deep Silver and Epic exclusivity, and the fact that this show is now sponsored by Epic, I would put that as a second. I would put that as the worst thing we could get. That's not nothing. So, moving on to number 8. With if there was anything Shenmue shown, number 8 would be a repeat of the Magic trailer, the 2019 Rio and the Master trailer. We've already seen that, but it could be the opinion of Deep Silver that that event wasn't big enough, and they might show that on a larger scale. It is voice acted in Japanese, so on and so forth. It does show off the game. It just shows little snippets of gameplay, so they might feel like that could suffice, you know. So that again mightn't be great for us Shenmue fans who have already seen it. The next step up from that would be the 30-second Walmart trailer. This is getting a little bit better, so it is, because even though we've already seen that, there's still low-quality camera jobs from various Walmart outlets throughout the internet. It did contain new footage. It was a little bit blurry. I've watched it once. You couldn't really hear the audio either, but it was pointed out that it is English dubbing in that trailer, so, you know, even if we got 30 seconds of that, okay, it's not great, but it's still something that a lot of people may not have seen as well outside of us dedicated Shenmue fans. Moving on from that, these are kind of all now bunched together. 654, I've actually labeled them the other way around. We would get a new trailer with the Walmart footage in it, but that's mixed in with the footage that we've already seen. From the Rio and the Master trailer, or the Cave and things like that, which we have seen so many times now. And it's always great to see, but we have seen it a lot, you know? So, I mean, That would be the next step up. We're getting our 5-minute warning now. The next step up from that would be the Walmart footage with new footage. So that would be great. It would be like an extended cut of what they were showing in that Walmart footage. That would be starting to get really good. Next up from that would be a trailer with completely new footage that we haven't seen in the Walmart trailer. There's a little bit of spoilers and things like that, so brand new footage, never seen before from start to finish. That would be awesome. And then we're getting into the top 3, but I would consider the top 3 of what could be announced. In third place, Yu Suzuki comes on stage and presents a trailer. So that would be number 3. The second one then, these are all kind of linked together as well. The second best thing, you know, dreaming out loud, would be Yu Suzuki comes on stage, presents a trailer, and at the end of the trailer, we get gameplay. Or a gameplay session, or some sort of testing, anything like that. That would be amazing as well. And then top of the pops, if we could actually just dream pan the sky, let's just go for it right now. Yu Suzuki brought out on stage at the PC Gaming Show, reveals a brand new trailer, all the footage has never been seen before, cutscenes, gives a gameplay demonstration, and then announces the backer demo. Date. At least the date. I was going to say like shadow drop it now tonight, but I think that's a bit too much. But I will just go with announces a date for the backer demo. So that would be like a list of 10 from best to worst of what could happen in that show. So guys, apologies for just talking constantly for 15 minutes. We're now at almost 3 minutes. We can actually get rid of that. We can actually get rid of our timer. And yeah, apologies to everyone in chat. It is so great to see all you guys in there. There's so many on YouTube as well. There's people on Facebook. There's people on Twitch. Guys, you are all so welcome. Once again, I'm to the rate. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm very positive. I'm very optimistic. Two other things I actually didn't touch upon. Number 1 is happy birthday to the man himself, Mr. Yu Suzuki. I needed to get that in there. People would have just went crazy, I'm assuming, if I didn't wish happy birthday to the man himself. And secondly, can't even remember my second point. Yes, sorry. Regardless of what way you look at the delay and things like that, at the end of the day, this is the last E3 before Shenmue 3 comes out. You can say what you want about delays and things like that. Even if the game gets delayed again, it's still not going to be delayed the next summer. So this is the last time Shenmue 3 could make a splash on an E3 stage. I don't think Deep Silver and Koch Media would be that foolish if they were given the opportunity to do that. That's just my thoughts and opinions on all of this is what's going to be happening. But we don't know. We could be sitting here in 2 hours time and nothing has been revealed. We could be sitting here in 2 hours time and we have everything, our hopes and dreams. And maybe they feel like they might owe us something for delaying the game on the 100th Kickstarter update as well, on the 3rd Shenmue Day as well. It was a bit cold, it was a bit... We did get an update a couple of days later letting us know as well that they were going to be at E3, not in a public capacity, but they were going to be there. So, if I was the publisher of that game and I wanted to show a bit of goodwill to the fans, I would be trying to push for a list of many reasons, but that reason would be on that list as well, to offer something to us. We haven't had footage since Monaco, which was what, 4 months away? 4 months ago. We haven't had really any news coming out via the Kickstarter. You know, we haven't really had anything at all to get our teeth into. So I would genuinely like to think that Deep Silver at least has a finger on the pulse here, and they're going to bring us something. I don't know what it is. It could be a trailer. It could be anything. But I do believe. Yeah, we got our 1 minute warning. We're down to 49 seconds now. Just going to test my audio, make sure I can get locked in. Because I'm going to be watching it with you guys, of course. Oh. 30 seconds. Imagine, it would actually be crazy if they started with... If Shenmue 3 was planned for this event, it would actually be crazy if they started with it. I mean, that is crazy. If, like, what would we do? Would we keep on streaming? we will have seen what we have came for. I'll actually play that by ear. I don't know if there is a Shenmue reveal. I don't know if we will keep on going with the show. We'll wait and see if there's any sort of footage uploaded in sync. Maybe Deep Silver have something planned on YouTube if there is a trailer and they can sync that up. So guys, it's time to go. I wish you all the best for the PC Gaming Show E3 2019. Thank you all for coming, by the way. Hope you enjoy.
A celebration of the most vibrant gaming platform. For the next 2 hours, you'll see all new gameplay footage, trailers, and interviews. Taking the stage today.
Yeah, did somebody say Shamu there?
The Masquerade, Bloodlines 2, Borderlands 3. The reveal of evil.
Was that Shamu? Straight away.
Last Oasis.
I just seen the guy punching it looked like Shamu too.
Griftlands. Planet Zoo.
Oh, I'm getting chat confirming it was Shamu 3. Oh my god, they have it. They have it at the event. There's no way they're going to show that and not have it.
Warframe. Baldur's Gate 3. Shenmue. Unexplored 2.
Confirmed! Oh my god, this is going to be the best 2 hours. Finally!
And more. And now your
yes!
gaming show hosts.
Settling!
Frankie Ward.
Good morning.
Classic move. Don't even surprise us. Just say it. As cool as you want.
Welcome to the PC Gaming Show. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yes. We're so happy you're here today. We have a great show for you lined up. We got 30 games.
I'll say.
30. Some of them will be updates to existing franchises and titles. Others will be exclusive world first looks.
Okay, let me know if that audio was any better.
Well, I first want to thank our sponsors for helping make this event possible. Without their support, this event would not happen each year. So thank you so much. Thanks to you for coming out. It's 10 a.m. in Los Angeles. Happy Monday, everyone. Best day of the week. Hello to all of you up in the balcony. And of course, thanks to you tuning in live from all over the internet. YouTube,
I'm going to be staying quiet for most of the conference, so let me know if this is okay.
We're happy to have you. My name is Day9. I'm one of your hosts for this event. Joining me is the fantastic Frankie Ward.
Hello. Oh, thank you very much. Thank you, Sean. Hello, everyone. Now, for you guys at home, for the first time, whatever platform you're watching on, we are going to be pulling your clever comments. Just remember that. I said clever comments from Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook throughout the show, making you famous on the internet, on the screen. We're going to be sharing them live. And one of the things we're especially looking for are your questions for the Borderlands 3 team, because, Sean, you've got a mission to put their questions to the developers later.
That's the problem,
That's right.
yo. God knows.
This show, I'm going to be asking
We've got to confirm now. God knows how long we're going to have to wait.
Use hashtag PC Gaming Show.
We'll wait, though.
We'll read them live. Until then, let's start the PC Gaming Show with our very first title from UK developer Rebellion.
I was going to say you,
They were working on the follow-up to Evil Genius,
a
real-time evil layer simulator.
And now, Rebellion is ready to reveal its nefarious vision for the project. So, PC Gaming Show, who's ready to stroke a cat menacingly? Here is the world exclusive reveal for Evil Genius 2 World Domination.
Alright, so we can just enjoy the show. We know what's coming now. Holy shit, Shenmue 3 confirmed. Happy E3. Alright, chat. What am I gonna see? We're gonna see new footage, old footage, Walmart footage, gameplay. I wish I could watch the start of that again. I missed that. Oh man. Yeah, sorry guys, I didn't say hello to everybody. Johnny, Jules on YouTube, Shenmue Unofficial, Sledge, Marcello Siamo, Puma, Real One Gaming, Mario E, Andres on Facebook, yo bro, Adam, how's it going buddy? Joe's in there, it's like a Japan reunion. Albert Singleton, and then over of course Twitch, there's just so many of yous. I could just read what's on my screen. There's only about 15 views, but it's so good to have you all in. Thank you so
Vampire
much.
the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 is the successor to one of the most beloved RPGs ever. And with me to talk about it, I have Brian Mitsoda and Cara Ellison from Hardsuit Labs. Now, Brian, you were a writer on
It's been the easiest 2 hours to win in my life.
To finally get to work on the sequel.
It means that a lot of people have very high expectations, and we have to meet those.
Well,
At least it's not as bad as Bethesda, but the guy just kept on cheering for the entirety of the conference. World exclusive.
I guess I have to be the one to tell you. You're dead. You're obviously new to this whole existence, but
Oh, apologies, guys. I didn't check in with
in
everybody.
Year.
Sure84, Sylvia, it's resub. Thank you so much, Sylvia. Wise old Chris Kid, Codename and Spaghetti for the follows, and Iapol. 7 months in a row for Iapol. Legend, buddy. Thank you so much, everybody, for the follows, the subs, even just for watching. Thank you.
The city. We're all fighting over scraps here.
Celso F, we deserve a special party today in Shenmue Dojo. You're at the party. You're in it. This is insane. We have Shenmue 3 coming. Marky F Funky, subscribe. Thank you so much, Marky F Funky. Marky G Funky, apologies. I'm seeing too many Fs. Beast Pope, no, they announced that Shenmue 3 is going to be short over the course of the next 2 hours.
What does it mean to be a vampire in this world?
So in the Empire, what it is, it's kind of a darker version of our world, and the vampires need to keep their presence.
Spags out,
secret
try
from
and work
magic.
some magic.
So the vampires are kind of staying hidden in the shadows while also needing to feed on human beings and kind of manipulating us in order to get blood.
We're talking about feeding on human beings. I'm getting flashbacks to last year's show. Cara, it's not just a case, though, of sucking blood and filling up your health meter, is it? Actually, different types of blood do different things.
That's right. So we have the resident system, which means that essentially vampires can kind of like
Holy
feed
shit.
the
Sir
emotional language of
Shanfa.
human
Outside the
beings,
gate. It says game.
fear or desire.
High-tech land.
And then they can feed
Wow.
on those people to like feel the same things as human beings do, to feel more kind of alive. And that can give you like extra boost in the game.
And there were some really interesting characters in that trailer as well. What kind of relationships are we going to be forming with them as the player?
Celso F, Brazilians here. We love Shenmue and we love it too, so you're more than welcome.
Volatile relationships, very mature relationships, so it's going to be a fun time.
And one thing that was really intriguing to me when I was learning about this game is you don't just get bitten and turn into Nosferatu.
Oh, what are they going to
Brad.
show?
And to be honest, I think you should maybe
Is there gameplay?
into the game, because then I'm definitely
Even if there isn't, we're going to get
You
gameplay, I'm
actually
sure.
have to
At
adjust
least articles
your
about it in the
environment
coming
to
days,
become
so
a
it's
vampire.
cool.
That's right. So essentially, in the game, when you were made as a vampire, sort of very young vampire, a lot of other vampires are made at the same time in this thing called the Mass Embrace. And that means that essentially they're having a less lucky time than you in the world. You're having a relatively good time compared to them because they don't know what they're doing. They're going through vampire puberty on their own, and you know,
Vampire puberty.
You might have, say, a wife and children, and you are
Vampire
morally
puberty.
objecting to drinking blood to survive. And so you might have a less good time, let's say, than the player is having. So you can find them throughout the world as well.
And Brian, the first game came out in 2004. You've been waiting 15 years for this. Any pressure?
Yeah, tons of pressure. But
So chat, I don't think I've read any comments yet.
Well,
What
you know
are
I
your
think there's
predictions?
people
We
around the world,
know now
and
something
of
is
course the
coming.
audience here, and they all can't wait to play this game. Can you wait, guys?
Are we going to see just cutscenes and a trailer? Are we going to see
I
gameplay?
think you've convinced everyone here now. When are we going to be
Going
able to
back,
play
going
this
back to my list. Yu Suzuki is in LA. Is he going to appear?
next year.
Fantastic. And when can we learn more?
Bloodline.
There's something a little bit fitting about that because the
Thank
last
you so
time Yu
much,
Suzuki
Brian
was
Park.
at
Good luck.
E3,
Give
it
it
was when the
up,
Shenmue
guys.
3 Kickstarter was revealed. And this will be the last E3, so it kind of has a romanticism
Have you ever
about it.
wanted to play Dwarf Fortress in space? Starmancer is a space station sim from Ominux Games and Chucklefish. After a catastrophe on Earth, humanity has launched a desperate attempt to find refuge among the stars. Your task is to manage a colony capable of sustaining life, crafting components,
Adam, yes, Keanu Reeves will demo the game.
But when you're living in space, there can be
comment of the day so far.
even the smallest mistakes. Let's take a look at the brand new gameplay for Sarmancer.
Oh, Flexi, they will show duck races. I will die if they show duck races. Spud's just casing in his chips. All in. Trailer and demo. Alright, everybody getting on the gameplay bandwagon. Demon of Wrath, we don't care about these subpar games. Show us Shenmue on a 2-hour loop. Amen to that. Nigel the Vapid, 10-minute tech demo with snail racing or bust. A sell for mere cutscenes, but hopefully new ones. Drew Arndale, I think we get a new trailer with 50 to 70% new footage. Sandman's in, the guy who revealed it all. Hope it's more in the Walmart trailer footage. I don't want to get hopes up, but I'd like to think they're not just going to announce that they're going to be here with a 30-second trailer. You know, that's not you wouldn't even count that as a trailer. George! So Joe's on Facebook and George is on Twitch. I'm being tag teamed by the Kitchen Bros. A life fantasy.
Our next guests both started as
Wolf Sebastian, hello from Chile. Very excited to watch the demo.
They each independently
kisses to my little sister Denmark. Yes.
Stage from Tripwire, John Gibson, and from Torn Banner, Steve Pickett.
George Perv.
Hey, Sean.
Victor Richardson. I swear, if they show the Walmart footage, yeah, I get that.
You started as modders, working independently, running your own studios. Talk to me about the collaboration.
Simon, I actually was thinking about that today. That was a deal with Sony and retailers in the States. So it's a good chance. I don't want to hammer it, but it is a good chance to be different, considering that was footage given to Sony,
and we've been friends,
and not probably going to be used for this. I'll keep my fingers crossed, though.
Formed this independent, former mod team, professional super group to get an awesome game out to fans.
Yeah, for us, this is a dream partnership as well. We've always been really close with Tripwire.
What I will say is there's a good chance so far of Yu Suzuki appearing, because every trailer that they've shown, they've brought out the developer to talk about the game after, so that could be their format.
Collaboration between Torn Banner and Tripwire.
It's your chicken. Follow me, Commander!
This is a VR game? I always feel like every game like this is just playing catch up to Witcher 3. You know, knights and armor and swords and things like that. Although in fairness, this does have like epic battle. Chivalry 2. Freya Slice 820. Can I turn my audio down? Absolutely. Uh-oh. Don't know what happened there.
Oh. Talk to me about Chivalry 2, Steve.
Well, Chivalry 2 is.
We'll try that. Let me know if that's any better.
We'll try to bring it down favorite medieval movie battle.
Let me know what that's like.
Our flagship game mode, Team Objective, does that by having players complete medieval objectives like sieging castles, raiding villages.
Shenmue Web. All these alphabetical. That's a good spot.
Yeah, you're not just
that is a good
going
spot.
And standing in an area and then a bar fills up. You're
that's okay. That's fine.
Houses,
saving the best for last.
You know,
yeah.
Playing as peasants, getting killed.
It's really about letting the player experience every iconic moment of the era. And on top of that, this time around, we've increased the player count scale to about 2.5 times what the previous game was. The 64
Getting
players.
some conflicting comments in chat. Can you guys let me know if everything's okie dokie?
We've added horses, which really allows us to add a lot of drama to the game and bring experiences like the Battle of the Bastards from
Oh, good man, Paddy. Paddy, sorry I haven't got back to your message yet. Bit of a
Just
chaotic
Battle of
day,
the
but I will
Bastards is
message
gonna be in
you
the
after.
game. All right, so I want to ask
after
about the swordplay element to Chivalry 2. I mean, I know it's a really critical element.
Yeah, and this time around, we've completely revamped. I mean, we really view what we're doing here
First
as being a
place,
true
perfect.
sequel in every sense.
Yeah.
We've attempted to completely revamp the combat, movement, and animation systems so that every swing, every action of the combat feels readable and fair. And also has
if anybody just tuning in and hasn't heard, they have confirmed at the beginning of the PC Gaming Show they will be showing Shenmue 3. If anybody's just joined this and doesn't know,
much more accessible than the previous game, and it's the pace is so much quicker.
Martin and a bunch of numbers. Why is there no Xbox One
I wanted
version?
to ask about the
short
fluidity,
version is
because
they
a lot
didn't
of
want
melee
it.
combat games, you hit a button and there's like a
Yu
full
Suzuki
animation
brought it to
swing and then
Kickstarter
sort
to
of
them and they
resets.
said
There's kind
no.
of these discrete, chunky times.
That's
I
why I went
understand
to
that
Sony.
In Chivalry 2, the swordplay operates differently than that.
Yeah, we kind of think of it like when you're swimming, where you're
Telemedial,
constantly
thank you
using
for the
both
follow.
arms at the same time. And
Yeah.
a core
Always
part of our
appreciate it.
focus this time around has been making it so that players can fight multiple opponents at the same time.
Like 1-on-3, 1-on-4 situation.
Exactly, because that's
Oh my God, look at the
fundamentally
ticker tape
part
at the
of
bottom. Shenmue,
becoming
yes.
the ultimate warrior fantasy
Right.
and achieving glory on the battlefield.
Well, I mean, I do have to ask, I'm talking about swordplay and mastery, but the original Chivalry, I mean, it's kind of like silly fun. Like, how do you balance the mastery with the fun element?
Yeah, our goal has always been to make it so that players can take the game as seriously as they want to and also as silly as they want to. We know that probably about half our audience plays the game drunk, and we love that.
Fair enough.
At least half.
Yeah.
That's an important metric to track.
And the game has a huge influence from Monty Python as well. I mean, in the over-the-top voiceovers and the role-playing opportunities. I mean, the game is genuinely hilarious. As an
Sam, man,
example, you
Shenmue 3 is not a
can beat
mobile
man
game,
with a
just like
chicken without
Diablo.
quoting Shakespeare.
I'm not gonna lie, I've
like
been playing Sega
picking
Heroes
up
lately,
a
and
chicken is a
it's kind of
physically
enjoying it.
mechanic.
It is a little bit grainy,
Well,
but
that's
still having a
excellent.
blast
Well, I mean,
with
I
it.
have to ask,
And I don't really play mobile
when
games.
can people get their hands on Chivalry 2?
So Chivalry 2 is coming out early 2020, and it's coming first to the Epic Games Store.
Oh, look forward to checking it out in early 2020. Gentlemen, John Gibson and Steve Piggott with Chivalry 2.
Yeah,
Thank
exactly.
you so
First
much.
legs, the longer they wait to show the game, the more
We are
anticipated it
just
is.
getting started here at the PC Gaming Show. Let's take a look at what's coming up next.
Oh God, here we go. I'm not even taking my eyes off the screen.
You're watching the PC Gaming Show. Coming up, build a world for wildlife in Planet Zoo. From the creators of Darksiders, Remnant from the Ashes, Baldur's Gate 3, and more trailers, interviews, and gameplay footage.
Alright, that's fine. Keeping it in the burner. Keeping it in the burner. Black Ops, the Amiga version. Oh, it's a bit creepy. Sick. Axel Stone, good to see you on YouTube.
That was a brand new trailer for Mosaic, a dark and atmospheric adventure game coming later this year from developer Killbyte and publisher Raw Fury. So how are you guys enjoying it so far? There's been some swords, some space stations, vampire puberty. We're listening to your reactions to the PC Gaming Show. throughout the
Spudge, Cedric
entire
the Tease
broadcast,
has
no
just
matter what
tweeted
platform
us.
You're watching and ranting on.
Cedric finally came good
Our
on
next game
something
is
he
a ghost-themed
tweeted.
multiplayer hide-and-seek game inspired by a popular mod. Charge up your proton packs and get ready for midnight.
Oh,
Ghost
somebody
Hunt.
mean he tweeted us and that he's watching. If he's watching, Cedric, how you doing? Thanks for the heads up.
When the night falls, there's only you and me.
Celso AF. Hubert will probably cry a lot. Yeah, definitely. I'd say so. I don't even know if he's on their schedule for the Easy Allies coverage. You know how they rotate all their hosts, so unless somebody gave him the tip off.
It'll make you feel brand new. So just tell me, where are you?
Adam, you have to leave in 40 minutes. Are you joking? I don't care what you're doing, Adam, but I think you really can't leave, dude. Phone in sick. Tell them you're running late. Make up any excuse. You're going to be getting Shenmue 3 footage. You know what I'm saying? What more of an excuse do you need? Joe, Hubert is live in Easy Allies. That's awesome. I'll check that out later on. I'll have to see that reaction. Have to see that reaction.
I've got a big surprise for you.
Red X508 apologies. Also seen you comment as well. The exact same thing Joe did. Thanks very much, guys. I'll be able to catch up on that later on when I get to sit back and watch various reactions as well. I'm assuming everybody does that, right? I mean, they'll go and watch reactions. Like, I mean, I watched about 4 or 5 reactions to the Keanu Reeves Cyberpunk
Joining me on the
last night.
stage to talk about Midnight Ghost Hunt is the dynamic one-man team. Creative director, programmer, designer, it's Sam Malone!
Thank you for having me.
Sam, please tell us what is going on in that. What is Midnight Ghost Hunt all about?
So, Midnight Ghost Hunt is a multiplayer ghost hunting hide and seek.
Shenmue unofficial. I would say so.
Either as ghosts
I would say that's probably a good
shot.
Like
4v4
I mean, they're pretty high up there.
The ghosts can hide inside average everyday objects
content
around the haunted
creators and
house.
things like that.
The goal is to look like harmless furniture, but on the inside, they're not so harmless ghosts.
The only thing I would say about, say, Michael Huber getting a hands-on
it's not about
Shenmue 3 is
hiding
like,
as a lamp.
you have to make that decision whether you want to spoil the game or not for yourself.
You would do that.
Know, it's like if you want to stay completely
exactly. So the main objective of the ghosts
pure,
is to try to stay hidden as long as they can until the time runs out, until the clock strikes midnight. Midnight being kind of the
but I suppose
hour
for
on the
his
ghosts,
job,
basically.
he would kind of have to.
They can fight back if they like, but in general, you know, they want to try to hide. But if there's a hunter kind of off by himself, he can quickly just hit him in the back of the head and knock him out real quick, and he has less hunters to deal with at that point.
See. Well, what's the identity of the hunters? I mean, we've seen furniture flying all over the place. What are the hunters doing?
So the hunters, it kind of can be divided into 2 different segments. The first
I'm actually
part
thinking
of
of like this show in terms of like how, like a WWE Raw episode where at the top of the hour they'll want another big name.
So they've got gadgets like a footprint tracker.
I could be so wrong on that, but
to try to narrow
I would
down
say
where
if they're going to have big names at the start of the PC gaming show
as soon as the
conference,
first ghost is found, though, it starts
they'll
getting
then have
chaotic.
a load of games and a block,
ragdolls flying everywhere,
and
they
then
have
at the
that
top of the
cannon
first
to
star
really try to smash
have another
the
big
ghosts
hitter.
into
That could be
pieces.
Shenmue 3.
So those are kind of the 2 aspects of the ghosts.
I see. Well, talk to me a little bit about the inspiration for Midnight Ghost Hunt. I understand it's based on a Gary's mod called Prop Hunt.
Right. So that's definitely a big inspiration, but the big twist for us is that the props fight back. You saw the furniture, they hurl themselves at you.
Is that like Call of Duty?
They send you flying. So it kind of almost becomes like this action hide and seek sort of mashup. You have a reason to be a little bit afraid of the things that you're hunting. So that changes up the dynamic a good amount, I think.
And I want to ask about when the clock strikes midnight. We saw the very spooky red color pop up. We didn't see what happens then. What's going on then?
So midnight, if even 1 ghost survives 4 minutes into the match, then you hear this ominous grandfather clock chime across the map. All the lights will actually flicker out. It'll get really dark and scary, and all of the ghosts that were destroyed actually return as vengeful spirits. They're a lot more powerful than before, and they glow a very
Johnny, Peter,
red.
do you know if Shenmue 3 never was going to happen?
The hunters
I'm
are now
assuming if
hunted,
the Kickstarter
and they
didn't
just need to
happen,
try to work
would the
together
story ever
to
been
stay alive long
told
enough for their
in a
evac to
manga
come,
or
which
something?
is another 4 minutes
I
or
don't
so.
think so.
Usually the ghosts
Suzuki was never going to give that up.
Are you talking about like
And he was constantly searching for
usually because the ghosts are
backing,
so overpowered at
financing
midnight. The hunters are
for the
doing
best
whatever
part
they
of
can to try
what,
to
10
prevent
years,
midnight from
15
even occurring
years?
by destroying all of the ghosts and clearing the house.
He never gave it up. He never let go of the dream that one day he would get to create this
to try out Midnight
So to be
Ghost
honest,
So we'll be running an alpha
I understand as
later in the
fans
summer.
we would have loved
You
to
can
have seen
sign up
that,
at
but the second he turned that into another
I'd also
form
like
of
to give
media,
a
that
shout
was
out to our
it. Game
Discord,
over.
discord.gg/midnightghosthunter.
And why would you want to give up that dream?
Later in the summer, we'll be giving out keys.
Especially how
on our
much he talks
Discord
about
as well as on our
Shenmue,
main
how much he
website.
loves Shenmue.
Wonderful.
If there's a
Ladies and
breath
gentlemen,
still in his
Sam
body,
Malone
he, as much as
Vaulted
us,
Sky
would have
Gang.
always had the hope that one day this game would have been a reality. So
for our next title,
no,
we
I
got
wouldn't have said
Frankie
so.
up in the balcony, and if I understand correctly, Frankie, this is a sequel.
You do understand correctly, Sean, yes. It's a big sequel to a small indie game. Unexplored 2 is a procedural adventure, a roguelike that challenges
Not
you
yet.
to
We're
fight,
not
build,
ready
and
yet.
solve
We're
its
not ready
mysteries.
yet.
Explore a beautiful world, engage with its creatures, and befriend
Sailor
its
San
people.
sequel.
Search for magic lakes and ancient statues until you die. And die again. This is
Everybody's on
Unexplored 2.
edge right now, chat. Yeah, they know what they're doing. The cherry on the cake would be later on when they announce a game that's the third in the series and it's still not Shenmue. They would know. They would be trolling at that point. Zoys, I feel nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about, Zoys. We're here with you. I swear, if Keanu Reeves came out driving a forklift, use Suzuki on the back.
One of the biggest bang for your buck that you can get when building a new rig is investing in a new monitor. And here to talk about a groundbreaking new display is Samsung's Dean Dalcero. Welcome, Dean.
Love my Samsung.
Today we're here to announce the Samsung C27 RG5 curved gaming monitor.
Well, let's take a look.
Never been big into curved monitors, curved TVs and things like that. Just weren't my thing. I love those adverts that like say all this stuff like makes you a better gamer. You'll be a better gamer with a curved TV and this gaming chair
Dean,
and
we've
all that
seen the
stuff.
video, and I gotta start asking. Talk to me about some of those juicy features and
Who even has the money for that? I wonder what even say the price of this
We believe
thing.
it's the world's first. So you have lag-free and tear-free performance. And we think that the curve, it's a 1500 art radius, is going to be a very immersive experience that you wouldn't get from a traditional flat panel.
And I wanted to ask a little bit about some of the color specs.
Sure, it's a 3001 contrast ratio, so you get those deeper blacks, brighter whites, and hopefully you'll see your enemies first before they see you in the dark scenes.
And I understand it also has
Joel, is that
G-Sync,
is that how much that monitor costs?
We're super excited about that.
Well, since this is the PC gaming show and we're showing off a huge variety of games here, what are the types of games that you would expect that 240 hertz refresh rate and the G-Sync to work well with?
Sure, so we think everybody's going to appreciate the speed and the performance, but ultimately, esports first-person shooters are really going to benefit.
Right. Well, of course, I have to ask, not
just guessing,
when
all
is
right.
it available, but what type of cost are we talking?
Sure, so it'll be available in mid-July for under $400 for a 27-inch panel. So it expands our gaming lineup.
$399. That's exactly how much it is. When he says under 400, you know he means $399.
Yeah, so our gaming line will be expanded to 8 models, ranging from 24 all the way up to
Yeah, in the grand
49
scheme of
inch
things,
dual
for those
QHD.
monitors, that is
Check
not
out
bad for what you're going to be getting.
Gaming 240, or see us in the back of the room for more info.
Yeah, that's right. For any of you in the audience, it's there. You can go there.
Soundmint, am I co-streaming the 20 minutes of GameStop Shenmue 3 panel?
Not for-
Unfortunately not. I'm not even going to get to see it live.
Well, I want to let you know that
Quite a while
we have all
before I
sorts of
bought
great
tickets to a
presentations
concert,
and
which
games
I'm going to
coming
be
up.
at
Let's
Wednesday
look at
night
what's
at
coming
10
up from the
o'clock.
PC Gaming Show.
So I'm going to have to catch up on that.
Stay tuned for more announcements, trailers, and
Come
never-before
on,
seen
give me it.
footage, including
Come on.
Gearbox answers burning questions about Borderlands 3, the next game from Clay Entertainment. Get ready to rip the galaxy a new wormhole in Valfaris,
That looks good.
and more.
Still. Still not mentioning it yet.
And now the PC Gaming Show presents What's Next from Funcom.
We'll wait.
Hello, everyone. Thanks for the warm applause. It's very exciting for all of us at Funcom to be here at the PC Gaming
Say, my
Show
bad monitor, get
for
a
the very
raffle
first
ticket.
time ever.
Especially because you bought
And
merchandise.
naturally, we would like to show some of the cool stuff. that
Spikes,
we've been
calm
working on.
down. There's no need to go mad,
So,
dude.
without further
We got
ado,
you.
here are some of the games coming for 2019.
Something strange is going on all across the zone. I don't fear nothing until now.
A lot's happened since you've been traveling, Khan. We could use your skills.
Stalkers got each other's backs, right? What happens to you happens to me.
Shockwave approaching.
Serious crafting in Conan and Conquer. Do you ever get games where you just look at them and you just can't, you just don't think you would even have the capability to play? Those types of games are like that for me. I just look at them and go, what is going on?
Who would have thought? My son, off to fly among the stars.
Please welcome to the stage, founder and director of Mighty Kingdom, Philip Mays.
So yeah, at Funcom we've been doing our own games for
I'm actually
over
waiting for news in
26
chat
years
to
now.
say that like Deep
But
Silver
recently we
released
had
the
the great
trailer on
pleasure to be
YouTube or
working with
something.
some
Like
other very
before it's
talented
announced at the show.
developers and help them publish their games. And on that note, I'd like to introduce Phil Mays. He is founder of Mighty Kingdom, a studio out of Australia, who has been working with us on something a little different.
Thank you, Natasha. So on April 1st this year, we put out a little trailer for something called Conan Chop Chop. And considering the date, it was perhaps no surprise that people decided that that was an April Fool's joke. So yeah, we have a little surprise for you. Check this out.
Alright, so we're still in the Funcom block. Hannah! Good to see you in. What are they gonna show? It doesn't help when you have music like this blasting in your ears to get the hype going.
So there you have it, Conan Chop Chop. It's a roguelike action-adventure game. It's very real, and it's coming to PC, Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch on September the 3rd this year. It's 2019. We also have a playable version here at E3 at our demo room, so if you want to give stick figure Conan a try, then please don't hesitate to drop by. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Another one down. Another one down.
Last Oasis is a nomadic survival game set in a post-apocalyptic future where the Earth has stopped rotating. The last humans need to outrun the blazing sun in massive open-world environments. Good times. But cheer up, Sunshine. This is one of the most original-looking multiplayers we've seen, with interesting ideas underneath, a player-driven economy, and some truly incredible death machines. Coming to Early Access on Steam on July 15th, let's take a trip to the Last Oasis.
My tribe built wooden legs to lift us over the burning sands. We must move forward, or die beneath the sun.
Another sword game. I could have swore sword games have kind of died off a little bit. I mean, I don't think they ever will, of course, but I mean, they kind of had their peak 2015, 16, 17. Although those structures, those vehicles kind of look a bit original. Hey, Paul, that's a good point. Shenmue 2 does have a sword. "40 minutes into the show." It's so much easier when you know it's definitely coming. I would be getting nervous right about now. But 10 out of 10 to the PC gaming show, they just come out and said, boom, we're showing Shenmue 3. So good. Jimmy, I'd be nervous when it comes on. I'll be nervous when it shows up. Seriously, sheephead, Tim, are you a mess? Come on, be excited, don't be a mess. Skate Sean, that's a good point. The katana's a sword. George, we'll have you covered. We'd like to think Deep Silver will be putting it out officially anyway, as soon as this goes live.
The name of the game is Age of Wonders Planetfall, a 4X strategy game, and joining me on the stage to talk about it is the game director, Leonard Sass, and principal gameplay developer, Tom Bird. Welcome, guys.
Hi.
Good to be here.
Thanks.
So, Leonard, just give us the gist.
Axel Stone,
of
I
what
wonder if
Age of Wonders
Shenmue 3 is going to be 30 frames per second or
Age of Wonders
60.
is a turn-based strategy game
we
where
don't
you
know.
play as one of the survivors of a
Haven't heard
shattered
no
galactic
confirmation.
empire. At the start of the game, you choose or create your
Hazard
own
a guess,
faction.
it could be
They
throttled on
include, the
console
Vanguard
for
Expeditionary
30
Forces
FPS.
who are in
PC
cryosuits
could
when
be
everything went to
upscaled,
hell.
running at 60.
There's scavenging cyborgs or the Amazon bioengineers who ride dinosaurs into battle.
You know, I want to ask, because there's a pretty broad range
I'm not gonna lie, I don't really
strategy
care
games.
what FPS it's
To give
in.
a sense of what the gameplay is, I just want to start from the beginning of a game.
I'm
What
not
happens
really
when you
big
first
into
land on the planet?
FPS as long as it's playable in a smooth fashion.
The spaceship comes down
And that's
onto the
with any
planet. The
game.
planet is where the entire game takes place. And that spaceship will then transform into your capital colony, where your entire empire begins, your sort of attempt to take over the world. Around you, you've got a number of sectors, and each of these sectors has a little story. Well, not most of them. So maybe you'll find a genetics lab, which is still full of horrible mutant creatures, an entertainment complex overrun by horrible robot monsters, a temple with holes in the sky and horrible
This
demons.
guy loves his game.
And I did see in the trailer dinosaurs with lasers, correct?
Dinosaurs with lasers.
Perfect.
Cats with lasers. No, sorry, no cats with lasers.
I'm so sorry to disappoint
Are
all of
you sure?
You have to settle with dinosaurs. You know, I saw the expansive tech tree show up in the game briefly, and I know that growing resources in tech is a huge part of
He's having a good time at E3.
Right, so part of these tech
That's what
trees
it's
come from
about.
your origin race. They sort of represent the past of where you came from. They include new units, new modules for your units, like jetpacks for your troopers, orbital laser cannons you can launch from space.
Paddy, I'm sure there's another room.
Social
Multiple
documents,
rooms,
all about
places,
war.
but the good thing about us is that you can read your chat.
The
It's
second
not flying
part
up
of
the
the
screen
tech
like
tree
crazy.
comes from your secret technology, and that's all about the future.
Well,
of
actually,
the
maybe it
tech.
is on your end, but me,
So
I
you
have
can
like 3
create
separate
like a combination
chat
between
windows open
man
here,
and
so I can
machine
see
or man
everybody.
and computers.
Yeah.
Others include doomsday technologies that allows you to infect the entire population with alien brain-eating parasites, or win the game by splitting space-time.
I love how many details you're giving me of the horrors that await on the planet.
The future is not a pretty place.
Well, I want to ask about some of the combat that we saw, because in a lot of strategy games, the combat can be very brief. It just, shows two armies pinging off each other. But I understand that the tactical layer is quite rich.
Right, so when combat starts, you'll see, like on the world map, maybe like a little sort of
Alex,
space
the top,
lab
I'm
or
pretty
something
sure
like
they
that.
said they were
When you
targeting
combat,
30
go into
FPS.
combat, you will zoom all the way in, and you will be inside the lab. You'll see all the pipes and all of the goops
sure
floating
PC
around.
on
All of your
PC
units
they'll
which you've been putting
get that
together and built are now
unlocked up to
deployed
60.
in turn-based combat. You can move them into
100%.
cover, use their abilities, shoot laser cannons. Maybe you've chosen the Dvar, so you've got like a bunch of space dwarves in little metal suits that dig holes in the ground, like shoot from the holes. Maybe you've chosen the Kirko, sort of horrible alien bug monsters. They run forwards and slash people and puke acid on them, that kind of thing.
I mean, how long do some of these battles wind up lasting?
It depends. A short battle can be maybe 2 or 3 minutes, but at the end of the game, you've got a massive siege with like 20 units on your side, 20 units on their side. You've got
Short
orbital
battles,
cannons
2 to 3
blasting
minutes.
holes in
Like,
the world.
3
And that
minutes
can
is
maybe
actually
take 30 minutes.
90 seconds can take a
Well,
break.
talk to us about when we can play the game.
Okay, the game is due this August 6th. It's going to be available on PC, multiple platforms, consoles, and it's available for pre-order now.
Well, lovely.
All right.
Hey, what's that URL?
It's aow-planetfall.com.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. It's less than 2 months away. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining me up on the
Thank
stage.
you.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
They're having a good time.
Thank you for
They're
sharing
loving
the
their E3
horrors of the
stage.
future. And for our next game, Frankie, I have to ask you, what year is it?
Why? The year is 1946, Sean, my dear boy. Europe lies in ruins torn apart by the satanic Plan Z. A brave band of heroes cast the Fuhrer into hell, but little do they know, the nightmare is far from over. Achtung! This is the world-exclusive reveal of the next shooter from the makers of Sniper Elite 4.
Oh, is that Rebellion?
Rated M for
Actually, I
mature.
like the Sniper Elite games. I didn't really like the fourth one, though. Playing Crossfire on Sniper Elite is a dream. It's so serious, it's so crazy. You'd be like, it's not like Call of Duty, you'd be sitting there for like 20 minutes just to get one kill. And when you do have somebody in your sights, oh, it's so good. I think it was Sniper Elite 3. Yeah, Sniper Elite 3, I have it sitting up there. It was a great game. Joy LeBlanc, good to see you in. Aruji, 44. Apologies to Facebook, I haven't really been saying hello. Phil and Robert in there, how you guys doing? Good to see you. And James in YouTube. How's it going, James? Good to see you in. Get excited. Patiently. Using R4 we do to remain calm. Because we know what's coming.
Roger that. Just die.
Come on, let's go.
So this isn't part of the Sniper Elite storyline then. Oh, clearly. George, I'll be back in 45 minutes. Don't let them shoot Kevin. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, 45 minutes is a hell of a long time. You're not really hedging your bets, sir. Zombie Army 4. Yeah, it is Rebellion. I love how they slapped that Sniper Elite on it.
A love letter to classic JRPGs. What's next for Warframe? A surreal noir adventure set before, during, and after the Big Bang. Baldur's Gate 3, and more.
That's twice you've shown Baldur's Gate 3. You know what you're doing. You know what the hottest ticket is on this show.
For nearly 100 years, the Root have ravaged the Earth.
James, Peter, my whole office can see me right now.
Unending assault. Without reason.
Sorry. Hello to everybody in James's office. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're having an awesome E3.
Do not understand.
Joe, what the F? I really don't understand what's the zombie thing.
Our world and the
zombie sale, Joe.
Beyond. Unless you rise to meet it.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be down for Baldur's Gate if the word Baldur now I didn't associate so passionately with God of War. That is going to be the next massive E3 for me, outside of Shenmue. It'll be next gen, obviously, but when you have the likes of the big AAA single player games that are going to be getting a sequel, like Horizon and God of War, man, that's... My head actually hurts thinking about that. I so wish I took tomorrow off work. I would love a beer right now. Just have to settle for fake Coke.
Joining me on the stage to talk about Remnant from the Ashes in that trailer, we got the chance to see
I'm going to say this now. Yu Suzuki will be at this.
Welcome
100%.
Gunfire Games,
Every
David
single
Adams.
game they have had a trailer or a preview for, they have brought the developer out. Yu Suzuki is going to come out here on his birthday.
Unfamiliar with Remnant from the Ashes.
Oh my god.
So Remnant's a co-op action shooter set on an apocalyptic Earth and across a bunch of cool fantasy worlds.
And I mean, in that trailer, we got the chance to see a huge variety of different environments. Like, what are these different places? Who's the player in this story?
So as a player, you're on sort of a Odyssey-like quest to save the world, and we really wanted to have a bunch of different cool locales that you go to just to experience a bunch of different stuff. And you start on Earth, but
Ducky, okay, so
changes
getting technical. One of the games didn't have a dev, they had the Samsung guys there. Yeah, but Yu Suzuki's in LA, 100%.
Replayability is a huge focus of the game. That you can
it just makes so much sense. So the first E3 when he revealed the Kickstarter to this last E3 before Shenmue 3 comes out.
Does that work?
I mean,
I think one of the coolest features of the game is the dynamic generation system.
Yeah,
so we generate the maps, the enemies, the quests, NPCs,
could be wrong,
bosses,
but
everything.
yeah,
you build those all by hand, right?
Yeah, it's all hand scripted, but the system takes all the pieces and stitches it together. So you might play the game and come into work and say, "Hey, I talked to a giant tree and
what are they
fought a
going to
dragon boss,"
show?
and I'll be like, "I met a guy in a helicopter, an old guy in a helicopter."
Will there be gameplay?
And we'd have completely
Will there be
different
gameplay?
experiences and playing the same game.
And you just have to keep going through.
I want to see Rio just walking about,
what
just
all the possibilities
checking out places.
Yeah, you can play the game over and over again to see the stuff. You can jump into your friend's world to experience the content.
HUD, I want to see it. I just want a shot of that.
In and seeing what you get.
Well, I want to ask about loot, which is is, I understand, a big part of the game. How does it function alongside this ever-shifting gameplay experience?
Yeah, the loot in the game is all legendary items, and it's tied into the dynamic generation.
Ducky, confirm new footage. Confirm with what?
Or get a cool
Who's confirmed it? I can't really check any links or anything, but so somebody just give me the gist
of
what's going on in the social media
If you play
land.
the game and you get all completely different events, you'll have different equipment than I have.
And
Famous
in the
Gamer,
trailer,
thanks for
I also
streaming.
saw that
Anytime.
there were 3
Crazy
people walking
Rockman,
through
we
these.
do
You
not
mentioned
know
the
when
co-op
Shenmue's
experience.
coming,
How
but we
does
do
co-op
know it
function
is
in the
coming.
world?
So the
In the
game's
next
full co-op from beginning
70
to end. You can
minutes.
jump in at any point.
It's supposed to be a
And the game
2-hour
is
show,
definitely
so-
slower paced, more difficult. I mean, you will die a lot in this game, so
awesome.
There's a huge advantage to
Was
bringing
Ducky
your friends
trolling
to
that
come in there
comment?
and help you take down bosses or fight off different events or just generally progress through the world.
Yeah, well, I mean, as a big fan of Bloodborne and Dark Souls, I'm really looking forward to Remnant from the Ashes.
So he wasn't talking about Shenmue having new footage.
So Remnant's coming out August 20th on
Oh, that's
PC,
true. The opening shot of, like, I'd say,
Xbox, and
the
PS4.
game
And
arcade.
if
I
you
can't believe it's a
pre-order the
game.
now, you can actually get
It's
in
a
early and start
game.
playing the game August 16th.
Well, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen,
Man,
David
this
Adams
game
from
is
Gunfire
gonna-
Games. Thanks so much for talking to us
I
about
don't care
Remnant.
what everybody says. Always had faith in this, and always
And
will.
as we mentioned earlier, keep those questions coming. I will be asking on stage the creative director of Borderlands 3 everything you want to know. Doesn't matter what
Randy
platform you're on,
Pitchford?
just use hashtag PC Gaming Show. And until that time, let's talk about our next title. This one was announced 2 years ago at the PC Gaming
We're okay,
Show
we're
here.
okay.
It's a game from Clay Entertainment called Griftlands. It's changed quite a bit in the last 2 years. It's now a deck-building roguelike where you don't just fight, but you also negotiate your way through a broken-down sci-fi world. It's going to be available on the Epic Game Store in one short month on July 11th in alpha. Let's take a look
Yeah,
at some of the
Mr.
footage
Jag, and that's what I was
from
saying
release
earlier. It's like they make keep Yu Suzuki for the 1 hour point. It's like a 2-hour show. You'll always have your big opening, then you'll get into it, and then at the halfway point, you would want like a big hitter. So that's if it were me directing this show, that's what I would do. I would pencil Shenmue 3 in right in the middle. It's either going to be in the middle or at the end. You're either going to want to keep people interested at the halfway point, or standing out of the auditorium super happy and hyped up. So if yeah, Yu Suzuki appearing throwing capsule toys from a forklift being driven by Keanu Reeves. That is what you do when you have unlimited budget. Just money to burn. Oh man. Strictly Sega, don't even know. I don't think they're that
Planet
foolish.
Zoo is the latest game from the makers of the brilliant Planet Coaster.
Don't think they're that foolish. I don't think they're gonna
Please
switch
welcome
Shenmue 3 to the
Piers Jackson and
Epic
Lisa
Game
Bourne
Store.
From Frontier Developments. Now, Piers, what kind of zoo are we going to be running here?
So Planet Zoo is a new management sim game from us. It involves you building and looking after a modern zoo, and you get to look after the most authentic animals we believe you've ever seen in a video game.
All right.
Each of our animals are unique. They have their own needs, their own desires, and their own behaviors. They interact with each other and react with the world that you build around them. And today, for the very first time, we're really excited to be able to show everyone here our gameplay video and to announce our launch date.
Oh, fantastic. Let's buy the world's largest family pass and take a look inside.
Alright, so he promised the most authentic animals. Alright. Yeah, what is this? Like Zoo Tycoon? I know it's not Zoo Tycoon, like, but it reminds me of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Came out with Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, and it was in 3D. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I want to see a hippo taking a shit. Certainly not as intense as the Flight Simulator, which was announced at Microsoft last night, but I don't know why, I'm kind of digging this a little bit. Oh, Demiroth. These are the same guys that made Roller Coaster Tycoon. Is that Chris somebody? Was that him?
Lisa, I love some of
the last I heard they were doing
shenanigans
Roller Coaster
here.
Tycoon was trying to get kick-started.
Hippos pooing. Yeah. Adorable baby elements. It's absolutely brilliant. I can't wait to
Sam,
play it.
where's
Before we
Shamu,
saw
the whale?
Liz mentioned this is a model zoo, but what exactly does that mean?
So nowadays, when you go to the zoo, you're not just going to see all the lovely, pretty animals. You go there, you want to be, learning about conservation.
What the hell is his name?
You want to learn
The
about
creator
research
of Roller
that
Coaster
they're doing. You
Tycoon.
want to
Somebody
be
look that up for me in
educated,
chat
and these are all
if you
things that
can.
you're going to be able to do
Chris
in
Carpenter,
Planet
Chris
Zoo.
Cooper.
And these ideas of the modern zoo is really what we take to heart, and we're going to be promoting, the health and the welfare of your animals.
Chris
as the
Sawyer,
most
thank you,
important thing
Blue
to do.
And Piers, when can we see more gameplay, and when are we
So
going to get our
nope,
hands on it
you're
ourselves?
okay.
So we're obviously
haven't missed
demoing the
Shenmue 3
game
yet.
all this week at E3, but most people aren't going to be able to see that. So we've recorded our presentation. Lisa's done a fantastic voiceover for it, and we'll be releasing that onto Frontier's YouTube channel. That goes live this Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Well, fantastic. I
Frontier
cannot wait
Games,
to
yes,
watch.
of course.
Thank you so much for joining us,
Thank you.
Piers and Lisa, everyone. Next up, we have a very special guest all the way from Japan.
Yes, this has yes! If it's not you, Suzuki, they are trolling right now.
Please welcome to the
Oh,
stage
here we go.
gaming industry legend and Shenmue creator, Yu Suzuki.
Yes!
That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, joining me on the stage
Oh,
is a
Hori-san!
legend of Japanese game development. It's Mr. Yu Suzuki.
Hideki Morishita, he's another executive producer on Shenmue 3. Awesome guy.
In addition to being the brains behind the following games, Hang On, Space Harrier, Outrun, Afterburner, Virtual Racing, and Virtual Fighter, Yu-san also created the Shenmue series, and he's here to talk about Shenmue 3 right now. Take it away, Yu-san.
この場に立てて光栄です。I am so honored to be here standing on the stage today. それと20年支えてくれたファンの皆さん、ありがとう。I just want to say thank you to all the fans supporting me for the long 20 years. Thank you very much. The wait is nearly over.
That's right. Let's take a world exclusive look at Shenmue 3.
Yes, here we go.
Honestly, I don't think your kung fu is strong enough.
Grandmaster,
Oh my god.
A long time ago,
that voice.
Martial arts were bad, but humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret, away from prying eyes, and became stronger. One even practiced atop this very boat. Nam-Tren survived the ban and was passed on in this way.
what did you say to me?
Stop it. They threaten.
Oh my god!
Shop owners get drunk by noon and cause trouble.
Poison Brother vibes!
Afraid of them.
They are heartless. Hey, wait right there!
Look at this word!
This is him, the Japanese guy who got in our way.
You've got some guts to barge in here on your own.
Holy shit. All new footage.
I know so many people have been waiting for Shenmue 3. I would like to once again
Man, I'm
thank
shaking.
you so much. Thank you, Yu-san, for joining us today. Thank you. Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Now our next title is near and dear to my childhood.
Wow, I gotta
heart.
see
It's
that
based
again.
upon a game I grew up playing called Heroes of Might and
cutscenes,
Magic 2.
And
Let's take a look
TSQT
at an
things.
upcoming
Still
collaboration between
still
Coffee
no
Stain
gameplay.
Studios and Lava Potion.
But that's fine, I'm happy with that. I'm okay. That was even with the fighting on the boat and things like that, it was a new character model, kind of. But yeah, that was enough. That was enough for me. Man. Keep it together. Keep it together.
You exist who we are. In dead or in living, it's near and it's far.
It's just looking better and better. And the voice, just hearing Corey Marshall's voice, that's just so much more life put into that game. I am stoked for that. I need to watch it so many more times. I don't even know if I want to watch it many more times because we're now starting to get into spoiler territory. But oh my god, I want people checking, is that online yet? Has Deep Silver uploaded a trailer so we can watch it? We can watch it directly. Please, somebody tell me. Did it say Epic Store? Okay, wait. We can like literally go back and watch this, can't we? Yeah, we can go back and watch it.
Before it.
Thank you very much. Arigato. I just want to say
okay,
thank
we can replay
you
this.
To all the fans supporting me for the long 20 years. Thank you very much. The wait is nearly over.
That's right. Let's take a world exclusive look at Shenmue 3.
Honestly, I don't think your kung fu is strong enough.
Grandmaster, I...
A long time ago, martial arts were bad, but humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret, away from prying eyes, and became stronger. One even practiced atop this very boat. Nam-Tren survived the ban and was passed on in this way.
It looks amazing.
What did you say to me?
Stop it. They threaten and extort money from shop owners, get drunk by noon, and cause trouble. Everyone in town is afraid of them.
They are heartless. Hey, wait right there! Okay. This is him! The Japanese
Rampage those lights.
You've got some guts to barge in here on your own.
It has the Epic Game Store logo on it.
I know so many people have been waiting for Shenmue 3. I would like to once again thank you so much. Thank you, Yusan, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Now our next title.
One more
is near
time.
and dear to my childhood heart. It's based upon the brains behind the following games: Hang On, Space Harrier, Outrun, Afterburner, Virtual Racing, and Virtual Fighter. Yusan also created
Yeah, that's the only thing Duck was thinking. It could be on both.
And he's
Could
here
be
to
on
talk
Epic
about
Store and
Shenmue
Steam.
3 right now.
But
Take it away,
they have not
Yusan.
getting the backers the choice.
この場に立てて光栄です。I am so honored to be here standing on the stage today. それと20年支えてくれたファンの皆さんありがとう。I just want to say thank you to all the fans supporting me for the long 20 years. Thank you very much. The wait is nearly over.
That's right. Let's take a world exclusive look at Shenmue 3.
Honestly, I don't think your kung fu is strong enough.
The writing in this, but I love what he says to Ryo about humans and kung fu. I love that. I love the scripting of it.
A long time ago, martial arts were bad, but humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret, away from prying eyes, and became stronger. One even practiced atop this very boat. Nam-Tren survived the ban and was passed on in this way.
Those kicks!
What did you say to me?
Stop it. They threaten and extort money from shop owners, get drunk by noon, and cause trouble.
Who's they though? Is this like a gang in Baldur Village? Or Neilwoo?
They are heartless. Hey, wait right there. Okay.
Cutie! Can't wait.
This is him, the Japanese guy who got in our way.
You've got some guts to barge in here on your own.
It doesn't say exclusive. It's not Epic Store exclusive. It just says Epic Games Store.
I know. So many people have been waiting for Shenmue 3. I would like to once again thank you so much. Thank you, Yusan, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Wow.
Now our next title is near and dear to my childhood heart.
So,
it's based
chat,
upon a
what
game
did
I
you
grew
think?
up playing
I
called
apologize
Heroes
if
of
I
Might
haven't
and
been reading
Magic
your
2.
comments.
Let's take a look at an upcoming collaboration between Coffee Stain Studios and Lava Potion.
I'll spend some time with you. We'll wrap up the stream probably in about 10-15 minutes. Oh, wow. I am happy. I'm not going to sit here and be flippant to like some sort of the fact sometimes the faces aren't still like displaying full-on emotion that you would get with a AAA title, but the whole point of that is that this is not a AAA title. This is a Kickstarter AA game at best. And with taking that into consideration, this shouldn't even exist. We've been waiting for this for 20 years, and look at that. We're so close as well, like Yusan said, we're so close. I am loving that. It looks great. It looks great, and Corey Morse's voice, that was it. That is now real. All these years of wanting real to like appear, and this doesn't look right, and that doesn't look right. Man, that's... Man. Boy. Over the moon. What an E3 is this going to be? And we've got hopefully gameplay, some sort of gameplay write-up from journalists. Who knows what else can happen? E3 has just started. Yeah, Cyberburr. Good to see you in Cyberburr. Sorry, man, I didn't mean to see you in. But yeah, that is still real to me. That was still Corey Marshall being real Hazuki. Like the little pat on the head of the guard was just so genuine. Whenever he catches her after falling from the ladder, that was 100%
What is Song of Conquest all about?
It's all about, well, you kind of start out with in the town that you just saw in the end of the trailer.
Yeah, expose
Chivalry.
Shenmue. That's a good point. I should turn down the feed.
What we call our commanders.
I'm just going to nip off camera very quickly.
And you kind of send off your wielders on an adventure. And they go exploring the world.
Yeah, we'll turn that right down. I'm going to nip off camera very quickly, but like, chat, I want to see you post in there your good points, what your bad points, what did you think? Was it good? Was it okay? Please let me know in chat. We will be back in 2 seconds to discuss this. We'll even put it back and we'll catch it up. I'm sure we'll watch it a few more times again before we cut the stream. I need to get my breath.
You start by deploying them, and then all the troops have different stats, like offense and defense and health and so on. And they go in initiative order, and then you slug it out, and it's a bit like chess, but instead of like pawns and bishops, you have like horned wands and face spirits.
Great. And griffins and so on.
Yeah, and all those things.
And, well, you know, as someone who just loves the Heroes of Might and Magic series, I know that you have translated a lot of the gameplay elements into Songs of Conquest, but what are some of the modern elements that you're bringing in?
Well, there's a lot of it, but I mean, one of them is our magic system. We call it the essence. So basically, in the Songs of Conquest universe, everything has an essence within there. It's sort of like the soul. So your troops, they have an essence. And to do magic, you need to bring the troops with the right essence with your wielders.
Oh, I see.
So if you want to like make your troops go faster.
And we are back.
And maybe to ask the basic question, what if my opponent kills that cavalry?
Then you can't do the magic. So.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So if you're fighting.
All right, it's time to catch up with the comments here.
Where can people go to get more information? And as always, when's it coming?
Late 20.
Cyberburr digging the detail. All right.
It's quite a ways off, but you can go to songsofconquest.com and sign up for alpha, and then you can play earlier.
Well, as you know, I'm really looking forward to playing it, Carl. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
The bad to me, I'm not playing it yet. That's a good point.
Now, our next title.
Okay, so Real One Gaming, attention, the trailer is on PC Gamer YouTube channel right now. We will check that out in a very quick second. Yeah, Alex the Tampa, the lip syncing was a little off, but the game looks perfect. And bear in mind as well, and I made this point in relation to the Shenmue 1 and 2 re-releases as well, they're not going to do different lip syncing for both languages. If they're going to release this as dual language, dual audio with Japanese and English. Spud, good man, thank you. Yeah, going back to what I was saying, the lip sync is going to be out for one of the languages which you select. I would be more than inclined to say that they will probably keep the Japanese lip sync. Just because it's probably the first they recorded and the first they were able to match up. I know that's not ideal, but... Okay, we'll check out this trailer. We will try and get it sorted as quickly as we can.
You just saw the reveal of the new PvP mode coming to Vermintide 2, which turns the Warhammer Fantasy cooperative game into something even more brutally competitive.
Yep, there we go.
It looks deliciously vile. And surely dismembering Scraven is so much more satisfying when you know you're going ham on a fellow player, making him or her cry little baby rat tears behind their computer screen. You can sign up now for the Vermintide 2 versus beta at vermintide2.com.
Wait, hey! You get this set up right, come on now. Alright. Direct feed.
Honestly, I don't think your kung fu is strong enough.
Grandmaster, I...
A long time ago, martial arts were bad, but humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret, away from prying eyes, and became stronger. One even practiced atop this very boat. Nam Tren survived the ban and was passed on in this way.
What did you say to me?
Stop it. They threaten and extort money from shop owners, get drunk by noon, and cause trouble. Everyone in town is afraid of them.
They are heartless.
Hey, wait right there!
Okay.
This is him, the Japanese guy who got in our way.
You've got some guts to barge in here on your own.
All right. Just gonna go through
Honestly,
the game.
I don't think
Just
your
gonna have a
kung
quick
fu
look and
is
see if we
strong
can
enough.
spot anything. I love that book he's reading as well.
Grandmaster, I...
A long time ago, martial arts were bad, but humans are interesting creatures. They practiced in secret.
So over there, they're all doing Tai Chi and things like that. And over there, oh, okay, so over there, that's the 1-inch punch. That's the 1-inch punch we seen in the, was it the Rio and the Master trailer? So you could be able to practice there and build up your XP or whatever it is. Your kung fu.
Away from prying eyes.
Okay, no, wait. Let me back that up. So that guy there, that guy in the green, is that the guy you were fighting in the Rio and the Master trailer? I still love the look though.
Prying eyes and became strong.
Alright, so gaming high tech land. What does that say behind that guy? I want to see that. I think you might get a glimpse of it. Says game something.
Became stronger. One even non-trend survived the ban and was passed on in this way.
Look at that. I want to walk. I'm not even going to run in this game. I'm not even going to run.
What did you say to me?
Stop it. They threaten and extort money from shop owners, get drunk.
The bustling diner. That looks so awesome.
By noon and cause trouble. Everyone in town.
Look at all the food and all on the tables. It's just so detailed.
They are heartless.
I love that statue when he's standing up, that metallic statue.
Wait right there.
I'm assuming of Buddha.
This is him. The Japanese guy who got in our
Mr. Muscles,
way.
they're not showing them off yet, okay.
You've got some guts to barge in here on your own.
November 19th. Oof. Alright. Oh, so crazy. Well, I guess there's really no need for us to
one gift.
Keep it going. I guess we can wrap the stream there. We've seen it, we've reacted, we've talked about it. I'm sure you guys want to get off and go and watch it yourself on your TV screens and things like that. So I think it's a good and natural point just to stop and wrap it up. Oh, so many of you in chat. I can't say thank you enough for everybody for hopping in and watching the trailer and watching it all together. Guys, we have not got long to wait now. I mean, okay, it was meant to be August, but still. Oof. What's that? Quack Thing should be in chat. He'll be able to let us know if Ducky's still around. How many days left until Shenmue 3? 116, I think it is. Yeah, exactly, Zoe. Everybody be on the forums discussing it, I am sure. Can't wait. I'm going to hop on there myself. Going to watch the trailers a few more times, guys. We'll wrap it up there. I'm pretty happy to do it. Everybody's actually probably ran off anyway now to watch it on their own. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It is thoroughly appreciated. And if you're just tuning in for the first time and you want to see more Shenmue, you need some help to get there until Shenmue 3. We play the Shenmue games back to back here every Thursday night on Shenmue Dojo Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. How can I forget Facebook? Guys, listen, hope you have a great E3. Don't forget, there's going to be more Shenmue news coming out. We're going to have journalists getting hands-on impressions, so F5 across the entire internet for whatever gaming publication is going to get their articles out there first. There's going to be more info on that. And the hype, the promotional hype train is fully underway now. E3 is here. We're going to have July. Yu Suzuki's going to the Japan Expo. With Gamescom in August, who knows, maybe he might go to that. With TGS in September, it's very local, he could show up at that. And then we're just going to be almost there. Paris Games Week is in October, so he could be at that. Wow. Yep, the road has begun, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'll catch anybody in chat if you'd like to call in on Thursday, and especially the regulars as well. I will see you on Thursday. Guys, keep friends, those you love close to you. Have a good one.
季節の中で流されそうになった時もきっとこの気持ち